Now we could get into it. Alrighty, guys. Without further ado, we have BigCheeseKIT on the stream tonight. What I do want to start the stream off real quick with, Cheese, is the fact that both you and I are currently wearing our stream shirts, and I didn't realize that until I put the shirt on, and then I checked your stream right beforehand, and I was like, oh, look at that. Self-promotion at its finest. You ever got someone asking you, hey, is that you on your shirt?
Yeah, that's definitely me on my shirt. Self-promotion, you got to push yourself to greatness.
I get stopped in the store like, excuse me, is that your face? I'm like, yeah, listen, I enjoy myself so much, I decided to put myself on my own shirt. That's what happened here. That's what happened here. And they're like, oh.
Exactly. I love myself so much.
So can you give the audience a quick overview of who you are as a streamer, and then we can get kind of deep dive on you.
Okay, well, greetings everybody. My name is Big Cheese. I reside in Tampa Bay, Florida. Been streaming for 5 years, been a partner for 4, and I'm a variety streamer. I like to do all type of different things when I stream, like literally, like besides gaming, I do musical streams, karaoke streams, just dance streams, freestyle streams, you name it, I do it. I'm just a big wonder ball of joy.
I like it. I wanted to ask you really quick, how the hell do you dance so well? What monk taught you how to dance so well? Because I'm telling you right now, I can't get it. I can't get the groove on, man. I can't get the groove on.
Well, it was I was taught by a few monks at the Temple of Soul Sonic Force.
Yeah. And
ever since I've been trained by them, the moves of learning how to flow like a river and being steady as a beating drum. Sometimes you have to pop, lock, and then you have to be have that rhythm to do so.
Yeah, very nice. I like it.
Ever since I learned how to dance, I've just been dancing, enjoying myself.
I like it. I have to say, any of the clips that I've gone through for you have all been your dancing clips. I want to say probably 90% of the clips I've looked at from your streams have been the dancing clips, and they're pretty awesome. I need to learn your dance moves, and I need to learn how to sing like you, so that I can beat you in Twitch Sings when it comes up.
Yeah, because I didn't get Twitch Sings yet.
Yeah, me either.
I want to sing. Twitch, holla at me, Twitch. I'm the main one that be singing and dancing on my stream. Twitch, I want to sing country roads too. Shoot.
Yeah, you just have to, what you have to do. You have to start singing it to their, like sending them the song, but remixed. You got to remix it. And now that you got some sweet remixing apps or your software, you can knock it out, dude. Yeah, there you go. Boom. You got the green screen for it too. It looks like. Put anything behind you want. All right. So
I got blisters on my fingers. Can't do it.
So the number one thing that most people ask me when I start off streaming is, how did you start? Like who pushed you to start streaming?
Well, I wanted to start streaming when I was on YouTube. I started on YouTube a long time ago, when it first started, 2006, 2007ish. And the streaming platform was called Justin.tv.
Oh, yeah.
Way before Twitch.tv was out. And when I wanted to start streaming, I didn't understand any of the concept of streaming, how it works, how it's programmed. I was like, yeah, I'm just used to editing and putting it up on YouTube. I'm just going to keep doing that. But afterwards, when it changed from Justin.tv to Twitch.tv, I was like, okay, let me try this one more time. And that's when I started streaming around 2013.
Okay.
And ever since then, I was like, okay, let me try to adjust it to, let me try to do like some streaming and then put some YouTube videos up. Both of them weren't working. And then YouTube has converted from being about you to advertisements and advertisements and advertisements.
Oh, yeah.
So that didn't work out for me. So I just continued to start streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, it's all about buying the merch. It's not about the content on YouTube anymore. It's how much merch can I hawk at these 10-year-olds. That's what it is. It's horrible to say.
Exactly.
But it's literally that's what people have been it's been pushed so heavily that I feel like YouTube is just like a big mall, and everyone's throwing their crap at me at the same time. They're like, hey, do you want to try this thing? You want to try this? Do you want this cheese? Do you want this little piece of? No, I don't want any of that. Can you please leave me alone? I wanted to watch this compilation video. I don't need to see your crap anymore. Thank you. That's all. Thank you.
Exactly. That's what it become like. Every time you click on the video, advertisement.
Oh yeah.
And then after 3 minutes of that video, advertisement. After 3 minutes of that same video, advertisement. So it's like I can't do that. I can't. It's ridiculous.
What do you think about the whole Twitch thing doing that? That even if you're not, even if you're subscribed now, you still get hit with it. Or even if you're following, not subscribed, but if you're following.
I feel like that was a bad business move, honestly.
Because it's...
Because if you think about it, you're taking away the viewership.
Oh, yeah.
You're taking away the viewership from the actual streamers. Mm-hmm. We, like, if I have Twitch Prime, and I'm using my Twitch Prime via Amazon that you had set up beforehand, and it's ad-free,
yep,
I'm able to watch my favorite streamer without worrying about advertisements. But what you're telling me is that I can use my Twitch Prime and I still have ads.
Yep.
Not only that, I have to pay $9 more for Twitch Turbo to not have any advertisements.
Yep.
That is not good for the streamers at all, because that lowers their viewership. Like if you recognize, besides the fact that Ninja is like almost the most popular character streamer on Twitch,
he's a character.
You see that his subs have dropped literally.
Yeah. No, he is a character. He's not
so
just.
So it's like if you look at it, it's like, yeah, like you're losing revenue not only on the viewership side, mm-hmm, or the Twitch Prime side, but overall, because of the fact that the advertisements literally kill the viewership.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think that what's happening right now is Twitch is trying to figure out where their place is right now in the whole scheme of things. They know that they've got higher ground than Mixer and higher ground than all these other small these places that just didn't make it out of the cesspool. But like just
right.
YouTube still has their own thing. YouTube is their own thing. So you don't copy what YouTube's doing. Be your own thing.
Right.
It's like that old meme. Can I copy your homework? No. Yeah. Just make sure it looks different, and then Twitch and YouTube kind of just did the same thing. It's it's that kind of game. I feel what's going to end up happening is Twitch is going to make one bad business move. It's going to screw a lot of people up, and then they're gonna pull back, and they're gonna figure it out after that. I think that's their biggest. It's going to be their biggest jump. They're going to make some stupid jump, and people are going to be resenting them for it, and then they'll pull back, and then they'll stop doing what they're doing, and they'll figure out that they need to listen to their partners, and they need to listen to their communities, because their communities know best for their everything,
I prefer that they do that now and don't wait too late, mm-hmm, to pull back.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Because if they wait too late to pull it back, it's going to be like, okay, you already lost me as a viewer. You already lost me as a subscriber, as a supporter, because these advertisements are killing me. And it's not only that, like mobile is their most viewed device. Yep. Like you have your computers, you have your laptops, but phones, tablets are the most viewed. And it's kind of crazy that majority of the streamers affiliate partner or are going towards affiliate or partner don't have the options to where it's like 160 to 1080p. That will help out too, because there's a lot of people that's like on a mobile plan still to this day, and they would prefer to have a lower bit rate for the people that they like to view. But they don't have that option still, so it's kind of crazy. And I'm not sure if that's on the platform of the Streamlabs or the XSplits or whatnot, or if it's on a setting that needs to be done by Twitch.
Are you through Slobs? You're not through OBS though. Are you? Have you tried
Slobs? Yeah,
you are Slobs.
All stars in the building. Yeah.
But okay, so I tried Slobs when it first came out, and it was a headache. Has it evolved since it started?
Well, it's a big difference. I can tell you that. Because first it started off, it was a beta for me because I started off when it came out, in the beta mode. So when they recognized, okay, what was wrong and what glitches were occurring, and a lot of frame drops while streaming, and it was a lot of things, audio issues, etc. They literally have like updates almost every week with the glitches, the patches, issues. So everything is different now. Like now they have an app store where you can use like Nerd or Die, use Visuals by Impulse or Overstream, or if you want to use other apps. It's amazing how they changed everything on this application. It's great.
Yeah, I see. And now that the big thing is when Slobs came out, Stream Deck came out, and Stream Deck didn't support Slobs at the time, so it really screwed me up. I loaded everything into Slobs, and then I went to go press my Stream Deck to like go check to see if I had something to use it with, and it didn't work. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna sacrifice being able to do all the stuff that this new piece of equipment is able to do for me for just changing the program. So I threw the program out, and I was like, well, yeah. And then I was talking to one of the guys who does app development for Slobs, and he said that they're fully supported now. There's no issues. Everyone's talking to each other, so it's good. But I might have to check it out now. I've had at least you and one other person tell me like it's good. Like
so. Yeah, it's good. I can definitely tell you that. At first, when you were talking about the Stream Deck not supporting Slobs, that was one of my main things. I was talking to Elgato and Streamlabs about. Was like, okay, Streamlabs got their own version of OBS. There should be a way that you can be able to convert the same settings that you have for OBS with Slobs as well. It's the same thing. Yeah. So it was like, okay, I hope they have an update soon, because I like Slobs and OBS is great, but it's just a whole different ball game when it comes to Slobs. To me, I just use it every day. It's on my doggone laptop. Every time I put it up, boom, I'm ready to stream because I got everything set up how I want it to be set up.
Well, and when it comes to Slobs, at least for you, it's you can use it on the go, or you can even use it like in house, and it's good. Like everything's ready to go for you. At this point, I have my laptop and then I have my desktop, so I'd have to set up the same thing on two different accounts for me. So that's my biggest problem right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna be doing on the fly changes with the Slobs.
Yeah, so I have learned that even though like if you're on the road or if you're home, they have a cloud setting. So you can be able to save anything that you have on your desktop, and when you upload on your laptop, boom, everything gets backed up onto the laptop. Okay. And they even have an option for remote control where you can control everything on your tablet or on your phone, as far as like the same way you would do it with a Stream Deck. You can do it with the app on the phone as well. Okay.
All right. That sounds good. I have to see. This is making me want to use it even more now. I feel like you're the salesman, and I'm taking the bait at this one. So I might maybe I'll spend the time to actually set it up now.
That's me in general.
Yeah, I feel it. Hey, no one can sell a Go XLR better than you can. I'll tell you that much. I've seen too many your pitch videos for.
Talk about that,
bro.
Because, funny how I can be able to sell the Go XLR. I ain't got one yet.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say no names, but man.
It's all right.
But I'm getting it myself, and I can't wait to get my hands on it, man. Because there's so much I want to do with it. It's like a great device that I will be able to use.
Yeah.
Especially all these cables I got. Like I can literally double dutch with all these cables I got.
Right now. That's my biggest problem.
Crazy how many my cable management sucks right now. If you want to see it, it's crazy in here.
Yeah, I would say my biggest problem is cable management as well. I'm at the point where if I add one more thing to this desk, it's probably gonna implode. So I have to be real careful on what else I put on this desk at this point. But I saw the Go XLR at convention, and the only problem that I had with them is when I asked them, hey, I have a wireless headset, how am I going to do that? And they're like, well, just go buy a wired headset. I'm like, that's not the answer, dude. That's not the answer I was looking for. Yeah, and then I started to think about it because of
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I finally figured it out. It's one of those shower thoughts I had. I was standing in the shower, and all of a sudden I'm washing my hair, and I'm like, holy shit. And it came to me, the light hit me, and it was like a glow, and I was like, I figured it out. I figured out how to fix the whole thing. And then I drew it out on a piece of paper, and I'm like, it worked perfect. It works perfect now. I know as soon as I get this thing, I can route this cord to this, and then it's done. I don't have to ever think about it again. And that was my big epiphany. I was like, now I can buy it and have zero thought of oh shit, it might not work. Right. And then I'm gonna make one video on Go XLR and tell people how to use wireless headsets with it. I'm gonna get 1 million views on it. It's gonna be the only video I ever put up on my YouTube, and we'll call it a day.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I definitely want to check that out because I want to be able to go wireless for sure. Because you know how I like to move around. I like to dance.
Oh yeah.
I like to get jiggy with it.
Oh yeah.
But all these cables that I have in my hand right now, can't really get jiggy with it. I just keep pulling this wire because this is the wire that I have to stand back for. That's some dance. But if I had a wireless headset, that would be great.
Yeah, I upgraded from. I have an Audio Technica headset that's underneath my desk, which is my backup headset, and it's phenomenal. It's one of my favorite headsets. But I upgraded from that to the SteelSeries headset, and this SteelSeries headset, I can go downstairs, outside, in my backyard, still hear it at the top of my hill in my backyard. That's how clear this little wireless box is. You walking 5 feet away, no problem. You can take your headset downstairs, go get a thing of food. Someone subscribes, you can literally click the mic on and say hey thanks, and then click it off and keep making your sandwich. That's how easy it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah. SteelSeries.
That's crazy.
SteelSeries, hit me up.
Yeah. See, you hear that SteelSeries? Matter of fact, you need to make a video on that. Just be like, yeah, look, this is my SteelSeries headset. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna go downstairs, make me a sandwich.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna
mess
around and get a sub.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do my ASMR while I'm making my sandwich.
I'm gonna have to check that out myself. I definitely want to make sure I get a SteelSeries set or any type of wireless headset.
Yeah,
where I can be able to move around without worrying about cables getting in the way or tripping over it and my face hitting the wall.
Oh, for sure. When you started off, were you starting with the best and the brightest of equipment, or were you starting off with the crappiest equipment you could?
I mean, back then there weren't many options.
Yeah.
So you gotta think about it. When you was trying to start, it wasn't like you had the Elgato capture cards
Oh,
or
no.
the AverMedia capture cards or any capture cards in general.
Yeah.
Back then it was just like the red, the white, and the yellow capture cards, the composite capture cards.
Yep.
So the highest that they ever went up was 480, and then they made a capture card that was for a component that was like 720. Then that's when the real capture cards started kicking around, like with the AverMedias and the Elgatos. So I only had what I had. You know, I didn't have the best computer. I didn't have the best gear to do anything, but I went with what I had.
Yeah, I like that, and that's where I started.
Now I can say different though.
Hey, that's not a bad thing though. I was checking out the Elgato, was it the Cam Link, and I said I don't need to be that ugly on stream. Please don't make me. If I put that thing on stream, people are gonna be like, "Wow, he's really got some deep pores. Like we should not be on this stream anymore." The 920 hides my flaws. It keeps me kind of looking all right still, but that I have a decent camera. If I hook that up to the Cam Link, it's over with, bud. I'm never ever gonna be able to stream again. They're gonna be like, "Man, look at this dude's face. Like, what's up with his face? It's real greasy. Like, did he rub a pizza?
See what's going on with his face, man?
Did he rubbed a whole pizza on his face? Is that what happened? Yeah."
He'll call you a pizza face.
Yeah.
That's so wrong.
Lead me back to high school years. That's what happened. No, but for real, the seeing kids come in here, and by kids I mean anyone that's younger than 27, because I'm 27, and anyone that's younger than me is a kid to me. But seeing kids come in here and talk about, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this $1,000 computer. Boo. Do you? I don't care. If you want to get a $1,000 computer and your parents want to pay for it, good for you. I, on the other hand, had to pay for my stuff, and I'll tell you right now, it was not a $1,000 computer. It was a computer that I scrapped together for $600, and that was me.
Exactly.
That was me scraping and not ever having anything else but this computer. And then I used like a $5 microphone and a $5 pair of headphones, and that was it. And
and that's how you start off.
Yep.
As you can hear, the delay is gone, so we're good there.
Yeah.
But that's how you start off. You know, you invest, and something like $1,000 computer. Computers nowadays to even stream in general, it's not even $1,000 anymore. It's like, okay, AMD has a processor with the APU on it to where you can stream 720 60 frames per second off of it alone. You don't need a graphics card for that. So boom, there goes $200, $300 right there saved in your pocket. Yep. You see what I'm saying? So like the average computer that you can build, and I just built one for Ganame Girl Ash. She's a horror game streamer. Shout out to her. Nice. But she needed a PC built, a gaming PC built, and it was only $500.
Oh, that's the best.
That's it. Like, and that's the stream 720 60 frames per second. And I built that for her, and she has been good ever since. So all these kids think that they need the top-notch computers to play games. You don't. Yeah. You really don't.
No.
But if you want to invest in that, you know, go right ahead, because this little computer I got for $500 can last me 2-3 years. And if I want to upgrade to a graphics card, I can definitely do that and still be able to stream 720 60 frames per second or even higher now. Yeah. But you know, people think like the top-notch things in the world are the best things in the world, and sometimes you don't really need that. You just need to average it out. I'm not saying you're going to be an average streamer, but guess what? You can bring results the same way that, you know, the Shroud would or Ninja would, as far as the quality of the streams. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be getting headshots or anything like Shroud, but, you know, right. It's just that, you know, the quality of the streams will be the same.
Right. I don't know if you've seen, or if you saw at Con, there was a box, and I found it was kind of interesting. It's a box that's probably the size of, like, I don't know, like two mini cereal boxes put together. It's yeah, there you go. Like an extra wide Big Whopper. Like that's how I can. Anyways, so on the top of the box they had a like a slot for an HDMI, and that HDMI slot was a direct feed in for a capture card, and it was Streamlabs enabled already in it, and it had a capture card built into it. And you literally took that thing, plugged the game system into it, plugged the Ethernet cable into it, and you were done. That was it. It was a mini PC. And I said, how much does it run, you guys? Like, how much is it going to be? And they said $400. And I was like, $400 for that? And they're like, yeah, you can take it anywhere you want, and it streams at 720p. And I said, oh, hell yeah. Are you kidding me?
Are you talking about the it was the area right by Streamlabs. So it was like Streamlabs, Stream Elements, and it was like Intel.
Yep.
Right here they had like a little small towers that had the they had the capture card built in, Streamlabs built in.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, I need to get more information on this because this is more convenient for those who needs this. You know, you don't really need.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I can stress this. You don't need $1,000 PC to stream.
No.
Like that little device right there can literally have you streaming at 720, 60 frames per second, no problem.
Yeah.
And it has a built-in capture card.
Yeah. That's what sold me on it. I said, so you're telling me I could take this, put it in my bag, take it with me on a trip, plug it into a TV, and that's it? And they're like, yeah. And I said, oh, hell yeah. What, like, are you guys like trying to get more people into this? They're like, yeah, I mean, you know, we want people to, but the higher end streamers aren't looking at that kind of thing because they don't need that kind of thing because they never leave their house. They only leave their house for conventions. And at that point, they're not streaming during that time. But, you know,
that's what we should have came in. Be like, let me introduce myself. You know, I'm Big Cheese and I be twitching, you know, so I want you to know something here. I can help you out with your sales as far as streaming PCs. Just let me know what I need to do on my part. Let's connect, you know, let's network, and we can get this going. Because it was a lot of people at TwitchCon. It was more viewers, supporters out there, actual streamers, partners, affiliates out there at TwitchCon. Yeah. And what was crazy is that those who have a passion or a goal to stream, they had the best opportunity to even go there and talk to them about that. Because I understand that, you know, they want to meet and greet their favorite streamers, and that's cool. But at the same time, if you have a thought process of streaming, that would have been your first move. Like me, that's just me. I'm a networking type of person. I love to network. I love to talk to people, and I love to, you know, collaborate with people. That would have been one of my goals. But at the same time, I'm not everybody else. I'm just me. So.
No, and here's the thing is, like, when it comes to streaming and networking, last year I did it horribly wrong. I tried to network with companies that were much bigger than what I needed to hit. And I thought way too big, and I said, "Oh, I can network with Intel, and Intel will talk to me." And Intel had nothing to do with me, and that's fine. That's because they're not looking at streamer who is, you know, not going to make them money. Yeah, right. So they're looking at streamers that are going to make them money, who are going to put their name out there and make them a ton of, you know, cashola. That's all they want, and that's fine. But
that's where they fail sometimes too. Let me tell you that. As far as companies today, companies see numbers as far as like followers, subscribers, viewers, etc. They see that it's like, oh well, we can hit a gold mine with this guy because look at his numbers. And they happen to fail because it's like this person here, okay, you send them a device. Cool. They talk about the device once. After that one time, that's it. Yeah. They're not going to remember the actual device. You know, they're not going to be like, oh, well, what can I buy this? Or what can I do with this? Like, they're going to do it that one day, but then they're going to forget about it after a couple of days.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where companies fail. Like, because they're looking for they're looking at these big numbers, these big streamers, and they don't get the same results that they would get as far as like a average streamer or a below average streamer that can bring them numbers. The reason why I'm saying this is because I think like back in 2016, this was before I was sponsored with Elgato this year. Mm-hmm. When Ava Media dropped their live gamer portable capture cards and their live gamer HD capture cards, they were selling out the gate because I was talking about it. Yeah. And I kept talking about it. And like they saw the quality, they saw the results of me, you know, using them and putting them up on YouTube and using them for streams. And it's like I'm doing this on a daily basis. I'm showing everybody how to market a product.
Yeah.
And I was marketing that product every day. And I was telling them maybe you should set up a partnership or a partner program or a sponsorship program, so therefore people can be able to do exactly what I'm doing. They was like, well, we'll think about it. You know, it's been on our mind for some time. I'm like, okay, cool. How come they started that this year?
Yeah, right. I think it was AverMedia that was doing that box, by the way. That might have been AverMedia on that one.
Yeah, because I know that AverMedia, like, they was in the back. And I was talking with I forgot his name. I have his business card like right in this bag, but I was talking with a few people, and I asked them, I said, why did you guys decided to start the partnership or the sponsorship program this year instead of starting it a couple of years ago when your best capture cards were the live game of portable capture cards?
Yeah.
Like that's their best capture cards before the 4K capture cards came out.
Yeah.
And it was like, you should have started it then. And even though you sold a lot of capture cards at that time, you would have sold a lot more of those cards if you would have started a program and got people to start pressing it out there for you.
Oh yeah.
And to me, I feel like marketing was one of the things that they lacked on, and I helped out the best way I could. But it kind of hurt my feelings when they started a partnership program after the fact I was sponsored by a
Right.
So it was like, man, y'all done broke my heart, but it's all good. I just wanted to help them out the best way I could until I signed up for what I signed up for, you know?
No, that makes sense. And the thing is that, I mean, there's only so much you can do as a streamer and as a content creator. The stuff that I've seen you do, it far surpasses just, hey, buy this thing. You're like, hey, I'm going to use this thing and I'm going to show you really what you do with it. Like your new mixing board. Most people aren't going to show you, hey, this is how you do it, and this is the fun way to do it. Like, this is I'm joking around, but literally this is what you use it for.
Right.
It's crazy because people, they're like, oh yeah, that's cool, I guess, but that's what gets people to go buy stuff. I wasn't going to buy this boom arm until I actually saw it in action. And when I saw it in action, I was like, oh, it actually works, and it's not going to make my mic fall. And it was things like that. I had to see it in action,
right? Instead
of just seeing, oh, it's a picture of this thing, and I don't want to. If I wanted to see a picture of a thing, I would just look on Amazon, and that's what usually I do,
Right.
But the single hardest thing for you to do as a streamer, I think, is try to advertise yourself without sounding like you're advertising yourself, I guess, or advertise anything really without sounding like you're advertising something. It's like, I don't want to be like, hey, buy this pop socket, just buy it, it's a really good pop socket. But like, no, it keeps my phone up and I don't have to worry about falling. So like, you should buy one. They're pretty good. If you don't want it, whatever, I don't care. But like, I'll push Audio-Technica microphone in my ET 2020. I will push this thing to the end of the earth. I love this thing because it makes my voice sound sexy as F. Yeah, dude.
This is my microphone here. This is I think this is Audio-Technica 4035. Okay. I think so. It's I think this came out before the 2020.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't even gonna lie, I found this for $50. But I love using it projects.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, the main thing I'm trying to say is learn how to sell without selling.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like sell it like you need it. Even though you already got it, sell it like you need it still. And I think people will feel like, oh, well, dang, if it does all of this, and I'm cool with this dude, and I trust him because everything that he has reviewed or everything he has checked out it came through for me.
Yeah.
So I can be able to buy this myself. So it's just based on how you sell it. Because like you were saying, like, oh, just buy this. This is what it do. But if you are able to show a person how it works, it's a whole lot better than just saying, hey, come buy it.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it.
How do you like your new chair, by the way?
Yeah, man, shout out to OPC, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my baby right here, Yeah, I'm down with OPC. So yeah, it's comfortable. I like it.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I'm trying to lose as much weight as I can. That's why I'm playing Just Dance a lot because yeah, the weight limit is 300 and I'm 8 pounds over, so I'm trying to get under. You know.
Yeah.
I don't want to break a new chair.
Yeah, not fair.
They have. Yeah, have you seen their desks?
Yeah.
Their desks are.
Yeah.
Because what I have here is a 96 inches. It's a 96-inch desk.
Yeah.
But it's like 96 inches by 24, so I don't have as much space.
Yeah.
You know, this way, but the width. I can put everything in their mama on this desk.
Yeah.
But as far as like the height of it, it's only 24, so I really can't do much with it.
I think the next time I buy a desk, it's gonna be a standing desk. It's gonna be a desk that I can convert up down because and it needs to be a long desk. That's my biggest problem. Is like I have a Samsung TV as my left monitor and an HP monitor as my right monitor.
Right.
And the reason why I have this big ass Samsung on my left side is because it has all of my, it has my Streamlabs, it has my OBS open, it has Spotify open. At any time, if I ever need anything, it's always open.
Right.
I don't put, I don't want a monitor above. I don't, so everything's jammed on one monitor, which is fine.
Right.
But that monitor takes up a lot of space and there's a lot of real estate. Eventually, I'm going to try to put it on a mount and mount it to the wall. Just trying to save some sort of space. But yeah, I was gonna say I think what people are looking for in a stream or in a setup is like conveniency, but sometimes you got to jam as much crap as you can on one desk, and it might be a fold out desk, just right. Saying. Yeah.
and that's what it is. I have my mounts that's holding up 3 27-inch monitors.
Mm-hmm.
Echo Gear is the mount. It's for curved. It's for curved monitors. Mm-hmm. None of these monitors are curved, but it holds all 3 of them. So I have to invest into curved monitors, even though I don't have to. I just want to because based on how it will make it look.
Oh yeah.
So I have it like right here in the middle. Like my laptop that I stream on is right below it. Mm-hmm. And then my gaming desktop is under the desk. Mm-hmm. And then my recording desktop, the one I built, is on the right side. Mm-hmm. So it's like I have 3 computers going, 3 monitors, a mixer, a camera, a router, security cameras, a fan, beat machine, a looping station, and all that running at once, and people wonder why I'm sweating so much. Right. I am dying. Okay.
I don't even pull. This is my baby. This is my fan. I bought it for $10 at a crappy store, and guess what? This fan keeps me colder than cold. I have to turn it off half the time because it gets so cold in this room if I turn it on. I tell you right now, as a big boy, if I start sweating, I promise you right now, I'm starting a fire and it's not gonna stop. It's not. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll do right now. It'll cause a fire in my hands. I'm not kidding you. This sweat is just because I turned off the fan, and the reason I turned off the fan is because I started to get actually cold. But I'll tell you right now, like I notice the difference. During the wintertime, it's so nice in here. During the summertime, it's a sauna. It is an actual sauna. I don't ever recommend you work upstairs in an office with your window that's right next to you and the sun is just blaring. Oh, it's horrible. Bad. If I could move to a basement right now, I would do it. I tell you right now.
That is my next goal. My next goal is to actually move into a house with a basement. Yeah. Or build a house from the ground up, but put a basement down there first.
Oh yeah.
I want to do that because that will be my man cave. Mm-hmm. Like nobody can tell me nothing. Don't come down here unless you knock. Nobody's coming down here. Yep. Okay. Unless we having, some co-ops, an LAN party, something like that's the only reason why you want to come down here. Nothing else is down here. But also because of the fact that I know that I can have like a portable AC down there. Yeah. And I can have one in here too, but it'll make so much noise. People like, so That's why I have this little fan right here. You know, I have it off because like I said, I have the podcast, but if I turn it on, you might hear it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just like I don't mind the sweat because my goal is to lose weight.
I feel it.
And you know, when I'm doing like these games where I'm or anytime I get like sub hype where I dance or whatnot, that's just exercise for me.
Oh yeah.
But my wife was like, "You need to keep the door open." I'm like, "Close the door."
Yeah.
because that's going to like it's going to be focused more on me losing weight. I checked the scale like today. Yesterday I was 315. Today I'm 308. So that lets you know all the hours I put in just dancing last night was legit.
Yeah.
Okay, it was totally legit. So that's why I'm resting my nerves now because my leg's killing me.
Dude, I'm at that point where I was looking at Just Dance because I have a Switch as well, and I was looking at Just Dance, but the problem is the space in here. Like my green screen is literally right here. Your green screen is farther back, so you could move your chair and you could stand up and whatnot. My green screen, my dude, is like for real, my green screen is up against me, and the way that I have it set up is that it's hanging from one side of the wall and it loops around. It's like a cone of green screen. I love it.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
I
want to do sides too for some reason.
My goal is to paint a wall green and just call it a day.
Oh my God, I want to do the same thing. Like just take this down and just paint it.
Yeah.
And then put the whole green screen on the ceiling.
Yeah.
because you see I have some of it up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
That's because of the fact that my webcam is below my monitor, so I have to have it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm able to put the green screen up just a little bit more, then I'll be set.
Yeah.
But other than that, I will paint the wall green. And I think who sets up like the green screen floors? It's somebody local that I know. I want a green screen floor as well because when I do Just Dance, I want them to see every single move, the moonwalk, everything. I want them to see everything.
I like it. Yeah, the big thing that I stress to people is don't spend a lot of money on green screens. I know Elgato's got their big, their big baby, the Elgato green screen. But that green screen's $159 for portability. It's nice if you have to put stuff away and whatnot. But if you have a dedicated room where all you do is stream in that room, set something up. Because that green screen can easily fall, and it's not going to be fun if it falls. Believe me. I've had my dog knock over my green screen midstream before. It's just not a plus side. And this isn't even the Elgato green screen. This is just a green screen that I built off of a frame that I had, and then the fabric itself was like $15 in fabric, so I didn't have to spend too much on it. It's nice. It's not. I mean, for what I need it for, it's perfect. So, what are
looking at green screens right now? Like Amazon have them for very, very, very cheap, like $13, $20, 10 by 12. Like you can get all this. Oh my God, hold on. They got a Logitech 922 for $49.
Get on it, people. Get on it.
Hurry up, get on it.
Yeah, it's
webcam is lower than a 920. Get on it.
but my first one was a Logitech. What was it? It was a 5 something. It was so. It looked like I was filming it through Potato. It was Potato Cam. It was the worst, but it worked.
Hot potato.
It was a $20 webcam. I'll tell you right now. I would go back to that $20 webcam if I had to. That's why I keep it in my spare stuff, just in case something happens. It's a backup, It's
a backup, yeah.
I have like 5 different pairs of headphones because I've sat on headphones before and broke them. You gotta keep going with the stream. You don't want to cut a day out just because.
Well, I ain't gonna say that I sat on my headphone, but I broke a few out of rage. But it was like the Behringer headphones that were like $20.
Oh geez.
Even though they don't sound like much, it is much after you break a few more of them.
Oh yeah.
So that's something I'm working on. Okay, it's a personal thing. I'm working on my rage. I'm sorry, but it's best that when you are enraged to just do this.
Yeah, one of these. You just step away.
and just walk off. I just walk away from everything.
I did this. I was playing, what was it, Dark Souls? It was Dark Souls. And I started to bite down on my controller, and I left a mark of my teeth in the controller.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a rage moment that I'd never want to do again. I bit down on the controller, and then I like looked up at the stream, and I was like, oh crap, I'm live still. I'm still live. Like it didn't register in my head, and I'm like biting out. I'm like, mother effing son of a bee. And then I looked up, and I'm like, oh crap, I'm still playing video games online. I'm
like, bro, you're still here, bro.
I was like,
bro.
Yeah, excuse me. Why are you biting on the controller, sir? I'm like, I don't. Just, you know what? Everyone ignore. Luckily, back then the clipping was not a thing. People weren't clipping, so that was like a plus. And I'm glad no one saw that moment, because if someone would have saw that moment and kept that, I would have been super upsetty, because it was terrifying. But my other thing,
you bite through stuff,
dude. I've had some rage moments where I've almost broke. You can hear the controller cracking in my hands, and I'm not a small dude. Like, it starts cracking, like it's going, it's going. The thing I want to ask you, when you were working on streaming, like off the rip at the very beginning, what were some hurdles that you had to jump over as a streamer?
Well, the first hurdle was always time management. The whole thing flipped over. There we go. The whole thing was like time management, because working full time and making sure that I'm able to adjust my schedule to where I can, spend time with my family and also spend time streaming. I try to adjust that first as far as my first hurdle. But, after sitting down and talking with my wife supports me 120%. And she's been supporting me since 2010.
Nice.
8 years later, she's still here. So I don't know if it's the shoes I bought her, but, but she's still here. And I thank her, like, if you hear this, yeah. But my wife is my number one supporter, and I love her for that, because she could be anywhere else where she gets the undivided attention, that she asks for, that she needs, but she's happy. And as long as she's happy, I'm happy. I say happy house, happy spouse. So yeah, I do the best that I can on both sides of the field. Yeah. So it's not only that I'm entertaining y'all, I gotta keep my wife entertained. That's the number one priority. So as long as she's good, I'm good.
I like it. I like that. I would have to say, when I was first starting off, it was I'd work like 45 hours a week. I'm up to like 60 hours a week on work, like IRL. But I was working for about 45 hours a week. I'd come home, I would stream for about 6 hours a night. And then I would go to bed at about 1 a.m., wake up, do it all over again every single day, Monday through Sunday. And it was to the point where I was doing it I did it for a solid year. Destroyed a relationship. Friends didn't want to talk to me anymore. People would come on stream and they would see that I was like frustrated, and I was just drained. It was not a good situation. Now I've kind of figured it out where I balance my life, like my real life, my stream life, and work, and I enjoy doing what I do. I might not amass the biggest following, but you know what? I love it, and I do it every day, and I still, I spent 2 hours putting up Christmas decorations in my office just so I could have it ready for stream tonight. And I did it because I enjoy doing it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy doing it, I think that's something that people need to realize. Like, yeah, people say stream a lot, stream every day, always be streaming, always be live, always be doing this, but the problem is that then you burn out after a year because you don't see your family, you don't see your friends, you don't see your loved ones, you don't see, you see a desk and a camera, and like that's
that's it. Like, it's crazy, because that's how I was starting off on my streams. In the earlier years of my streams, I was always putting up streams every day. I was putting up YouTube videos every day. I was literally burning myself out. and doing that and working a full-time job, and I was going to school at the time, so it was definitely burning me out. And sometimes you have to give yourself that mental break, and even when you try to give yourself that mental break, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna find myself streaming again. But it's more like the conflict with spending time with the family and the friends, etc. I understand what you're saying about like how you work 40 plus hours a week, and people feel like you don't contact each other, or you don't keep in contact anymore. It's more like to me, I feel like it's more of a personal goal for myself to become greater. That way I can spend time with everybody, because I spend so much time trying to become a better streamer, trying to become a better content creator. Keep asking myself, how can I be able to do that? Asking others, how can that be done? Asking people that's bigger than me, what needs to be done on my part? What do you feel that needs to be done on my part to become better? Yeah. That's what I was doing, and then I came to a point where I had to reflect, and I had to realize, no matter how many answers people give me, I have to be able to work on that myself. I have to be the answer, because this is my stream. This is my setting. This is what I do. And a lot of people like to give advice. It's up to the person that takes that advice to put it to use.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because no matter how many people decide to help you out, or to give you an answer, or to give you tips, are you going to put those tips to work?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, now you made it to a point where you can progress further. You can be able to do more things as far as streams. You have now you have podcasting, you have the gaming. So whatever you want to do with your podcast or your stream, you can do it. You can get it out there. There's many ways to market yourself. So, and like I said, I can definitely help out on my part too. Like, I'm here for everybody. And talk to me. I don't mind retweeting. I don't mind liking, sharing. I don't mind that, because that helps. Yeah. Everything helps.
Everything does. No, I the reason why I started this podcast was, number one, it wasn't for myself. It was for me. The podcast is something. It was a passion thing. It was something that I wanted to do. That I wanted to highlight streamers that I thought did an extremely great job at not only being a streamer, but being a community member, being someone that I could say, you should check this person out because because of this, and this. I like Big Cheese because he dances a lot, because he has high energy, and because he's always positive. And I've never seen any sort of information otherwise. And that's something that not every streamer can say. Yes, yeah, I can say, oh yeah, this person dances, but do they dance like Big Cheese? Do they have this energy? Do they have this, this drive? It's that kind of thing. I want to see people succeed, and that was my way of giving back to the community, was by listening to people's stories and asking, why did you do this and not this? What was the reason for this but not this? So I think that I'm starting to get to that point where the podcast is starting to take off more. I had a person at con who had never seen any of my streams and saw a podcast of mine and came up to me and was like, "You do Bladecast, right?" And I was like, "Hold on, what?" I said, "The hell did you just say?" And he's like, "Yeah, you do Bladecast. I saw it on YouTube." And I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" And he's like, no, I'm not. He's like, "I've never seen your stream before, but I know that you do about the Bladecast." And I was like, "Oh," I was doing this. I was like, "Oh, geez." And it's never happened. It was weird. Digital Valor says, "I burnt out after about 3 months trying to stream all waking hours and still trying to give time to my wife and kids." Dude.
Yeah. But see, and that's the thing. You don't want to stream all the waking hours, because, like I said, you're really going to burn yourself out.
Yep.
And you're going to lose time with the family. If you don't mind me replying.
No, go for it.
I'm going to say this in regards to being burnt out. If you don't mind me asking you, Digital Valor, how many hours do you stream, or did you stream within that 3-month period?
There's a really good statistic that's continually thrown around, that people who stream and they get to about that 3 or 4 month mark, and then they kind of just throw it to the wayside because either A, they're not getting to where they want to be, or B, they see streamers that started when they started, and those people have already grown higher and better and faster than they have because of X, Y, or Z. You can never ever look at a streamer that might have started with you and say, well, this dude started, the same time as me, but now he's got 5 times the amount of people. Well, he could have had a really sweet clip that went viral. He could have had, this or that or the other. Never compare someone's chapter 3 to your chapter 4.
Right.
Never. Just don't do it, because it's gonna kill you. It's gonna kill everything for you. Just 6.
It'll eat your soul.
Yeah.
It will literally eat your soul, because you're looking at when you started at the same time as another person started. Then a couple of years later, you see that person has literally progressed to a level that you always wanted to be at. And it leads to a lot of things you don't want to, feel.
Yep.
It's like jealousy and hatred and stuff like that. And sometimes that can occur. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Sometimes that can occur.
Yep.
But you as an individual have to learn that everybody's boat don't rock the same.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Some of the boats will set sail, no problem. Some of you will have an issue to where you got a hole inside of your ship. You may sink. You may go down for a couple of days, but you'll right back going. But everybody's not built the same as far as starting on Twitch or progressing on Twitch. I can tell you that I am a prime example. It took me 4 years to get to a level that I'm at right now. My first 3 years of being a partner was not successful at all. I can tell you that right now. I was like so at the bottom of the mountain or the sunken ship that me, I can't swim, but type of thing. I got this chain on my leg. I can't get out of this water. I'm done. I can't do anything with this. Like, that's how I felt at first. I felt like I couldn't do anything with Twitch. Yeah. I thought about going somewhere else to another platform. This is all the things that I thought about, and I was already partnered. You see what I'm saying? But now I feel like what I need to do on my part was fully focus on my streams, fully focus on my community, and give them all I got. And that's what I've been doing every day, well, almost every day as far as streaming all year.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to look at yourself and be like, what can I do to become a better streamer? What can I do to increase my views or to have a bigger community? And like, what is it that you do that's so good that people like about you? Put it on your streams. Yeah. And that's why I added my looping station, my beat machine, and I'm getting the keyboard. So I'm doing musical stuff and I'm going to be dancing. So it all depends on how you do things. People will love you for what you do. And especially if you play their favorite games, they're definitely going to stick around. Yeah. But, I feel like they'll be there for you. Okay, I'm reading here. It says 6 hours a day, 6 days a week.
Bro, that was me. Digital, that was me, dude. I was literally burning myself on both ends.
You're a full-time streamer.
6 hours a day, 6 days a week. You're considered that's a full-time streaming.
That's a full-time streamer.
And I'll tell you right now, the fact that you dumped back to 4 hours a day for 4 days. That means that you have time for your family. You have time to go do stuff, go grocery shopping, go do your, normal real life, whatever. That's going to balance you out so well that you're going to end up going, okay, you know what? I can take a breath, or you can take that extra 5th day. Hey, no one's home on Saturday and I'm the only one home. Heck it, let's jump on stream and let's go play 10 hours or whatever, and that balances out because you can do it because you got nothing else to do on Saturday except for sit in your PJs and play video games. Like, who cares,
Exactly.
You put more into the back end, like your decorations. That has made it fun. Yeah, exactly. I spent I don't know, $10 on the decorations today just because I thought it would be fun to put up stuff, and I bought gag stuff for the stream because I wanted to, because I thought it was funny. Right. It makes it more enjoyable for me, and when you make it more enjoyable for yourself and you don't drain yourself with this, then people notice, and people take notice, and they want you to grow as a better streamer because they can go, oh, well, you know, he might have 5 people in stream, but he's treating it like he's got 5,000 people in stream. And
right.
That's where you go. That's where you go from having that 5 people to actually having 5,000 people in stream. That's just what happens.
Right. Because I can tell you now, I only stream like 20 plus hours a week because I have a full-time career. So the thing is, I don't want that to conflict as far as streaming. I don't want that to conflict with what I do for a living. Yep. You know, because I can become a full-time streamer, but it will not make the same amount of money that I would make as far as my ITIS career. Yeah. So that's why it's like, okay, this is what I'm going to do for my community. I'm going to stream this amount of hours per week on these days at this certain time. And this is when you will catch me, and I would love for you guys to come by. Sometimes, like, you don't have to put in 30 plus hours. Like, if I could do that like I used to, I would do it. But I know what needs to be done as far as an individual that has a family, you know? And what you don't want to do is burn yourself out and feel like you disappoint yourself because you put so many hours in and there's no result. I've been down that road. Honestly, I'm still down that road. Okay, I ain't even gonna lie to you. But it's like what needs to be done is like the goals that Twitch has. It starts you off as a part-time streamer. Yeah, like 3 hours of streaming, like 2-3 hours a day, or stream 20 hours per month. You don't really need to put that many hours into the stream, because that's what helps you grow. You grow into the full time. Yeah. Anybody can go full time, but hey, how do you want me to watch you 8 hours? I don't know you that well. Yeah. You know, and I realize that people really put that much time into it because they want to be known, but sometimes that's too much. You don't want to put too much onto yourself. Yeah. That's pressure. That's too much pressure. And then you're stressing yourself out. So relax your muscles, take your vitamins, drink your water. Just do it 3-4 hours a day. You should be fine. Matter of fact, Digital Veiler, I'm gonna leave you a follow. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave him a follow right quick. I'm gonna check you out. What days do you stream? I'm trying to find that right now, dude.
I got you right here.
Yeah, hit it with a follow. Okay, I see you. I hit it with a follow. There you go. Now you got a follow.
I like it.
I'm gonna check you out. See what your life about. No, but like I said, just take your time doing. Like, the reason why I do the things that I do is because I need to sleep, so I get all of the energy I can. I get it all out until I get winded, and I just like when I get tired. Like, okay, I'm in the stream bed. That's that for me. But I try my best to, like, not only give my all, but give my energy to interact with people too, because there's like sometimes I miss a chat for a slight second. It's like, oh snap, I ain't mean to miss it. And I'll go to their Twitter or I'll go to their Twitch and I'll be like, man, I'm sorry I missed your message. Because, you know, it's important to interact with people because that gives them a reason to come back. Yeah. So that's why I always feel like, you know, interaction is best on any chat, no matter what game you play. You know, that's going to take you away from the interaction. Always reply even afterwards. They're going to wait for a reply. If it's too long, then okay, they're going to leave. But just take your time with it. Yeah, you should be good.
I'm all about the chat interactions. I've gotten killed in games many times just to stop and like, oh, hold on, let me read that real fast. And I'm like, I can clearly see on my peripheral, I know I'm gonna get killed in this whatever situation. I'm like, I was playing Overwatch one time and I like looked over and it got blindsided by a Reinhardt. I'm like, whatever. What did you say? Okay, hold on, let me read that real fast.
That's my dude, Reinhardt. Get behind me.
Hey, get behind me. Reinhardt here. You know. This is my voice.
I am your shield.
We were at Best Buy yesterday looking at just everything that was there at Best Buy in the mess, and they had a special Torbjorn that I had never seen before, and I almost bought him. He was like $9, but I wasn't willing to spend that $9. I spent that on other crap for other people. I told my brother, I said, you should go buy it for me. He was like, maybe.
I ain't buying nothing for you. You can buy it yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I know how that
exactly. He's like, well, maybe I'll buy it for you. And then I'm like, that's a no. That's a big old no. So when it comes to people that are coming through as affiliates and they're getting that affiliate status, what is something that they should know as an affiliate, that you think they should know as an affiliate coming through?
All right. Now this is coming from a partner's point of view. I'm gonna give you a partner's point of view. I'm gonna give you an affiliate point of view, and I'm gonna give you from a partner's point of view for affiliates. I congratulate you on reaching that level of affiliation. I truly do, because partnership is so much harder to reach. It's so much harder to reach, especially now, due to the fact that, there are people out there that reaches that level of 75 viewers, or that average, and they are still not able to be partnered. So it's like, affiliation is definitely a great thing to have, because it gives you that feeling of being partnered.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's still not that feeling. It gives you a goal towards greatness. It gives you a goal to reach that level of partner, or to reach that level of what you want to reach. So as far as the affiliates, like I said, I congratulate you. Shout out to your first, second, and third emotes. And you get paid. I mean, come on, you get paid. Who don't love to get paid? I don't care if it's one sub or 100. Okay, it'll take me at least 50 months to get a sub or money from a sub. I love getting paid. Okay, I love working so much. I don't think y'all understand. I love working so much to the point that it pays off. Like literally, that's why I work so hard, because it pays off.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I tell people this all the time. Like, I don't really care the amount of money that I get from Twitch. Mm-hmm. And people are like, no, that's a lie. Stop. That's a lie. Let me tell you something. I've been working all my life to the point that I feel like anything that I receive from other companies besides my IT company that I work for, it's just extra money to save or to put up for the big goals that I have in the future, as far as giving away a system, or giving away a streaming PC, or giving away other things. I like to give back. So that's like, no matter how hard I work out for you guys, because at the end of the day, somebody's going to be able to say, yo, I got this from BC, man. Like, that dude is so humble. That dude is this, that dude is that. And it leaves me at a certain point in life where I'm happy. And I will always be happy, because of the fact that I'm not only doing this for you, I'm doing it for myself to see where I'm at in life. And a lot of streamers don't look at that. They look at that like, man, paid. I need subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to reach 500 subscribers so I can get this $1,000, whatever, whatnot. That's their thought process. And to me, I feel like it shouldn't be like that, because if it wasn't for you guys, where would we be? Yeah.
I think that what happens is people get to that point as a streamer, and either they go two ways. There's the fork in the road, and they get to a point as a streamer, as a partner streamer, or as an affiliate streamer, whatever you want to, and they get to that point and they say, oh, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna do really well. I'm gonna do well for this community and whatever. And then there's the other way where they go and they say, I'm in it for the money. I don't give a hell. I don't give a heck with who you are. I don't care what's going on in your life as a streamer or whatever. And they take that second road. Well, what ends up happening is when you take that second road is sometimes it bites you in the butt. Sometimes it bites you in the butt,
No, it does. It definitely bites you in the butt. For an example, I'm not calling this guy out or anything, because streams as well. But this is an example of how one thing. Thank you. That's my wife, Mrs. Cheese, by the way. Love her. But no, like this is a prime example of what I was speaking about. As far as like how everything can be taken away from you with just one swipe.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Trihex, shout out to Trihex. You know, this is no hatred towards you. This is just what happened in regards to the issue at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Trihex, you know, he's a very, very popular streamer. He's a speedrunner, Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island 2. He's a heck of a Super Mario Maker player. He's a great individual overall. Excuse me. But he ran into an issue where a word was said and somebody reported it and it got his channel, you know, banned.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I don't think you understand the amount or the impact that can affect somebody like Trihex, because Trihex brings in over 2,500 subscribers per month.
Yeah.
That's his livelihood.
Right.
Like that's his livelihood. Like the subscribers, the bits, the hosts, the views, the ads, everything. Add all that up, he's averaging around a good 6-7K a month.
Right.
Okay. That's off of that alone. If your channel is banned for at least 14 days, that impacts the hell out of you.
Absolutely.
It hurts you. So that's why you have to be careful of the things that you say, the things that you do on and off stream, because that impacts your Twitch channel. Well, so, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's dangerous. This is not even just stream related. This is related to people that are politicians, people that are any of that stuff. The anything you say in social media can be taken out of context and put up put up 4 years later and said, oh yeah, do you remember when this guy said this? No one remembers that because it was 4 years ago, but someone found it and put it up as a retweet and said, hey, look at this what this person said, look what Big Cheese said. He said he didn't like this person and now he's trying to work with them. Why is he doing that? Like, that's the thing that happens. It's just that simple. Now Big Cheese of course didn't say anything wrong. People know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, about that.
Okay.
I got a little story for you.
You can go for it. Go for it.
You remember the tweet I put up?
Which one?
Of how I said about the tree?
Oh yeah.
And now this is the title. The title was put, I hate women in the gaming industry.
Yep.
The video starts off as, I hate women in the gaming industry.
Yep.
Do you know why I hate women in the gaming? Because of how they're treated in the gaming industry.
Yep.
When I tell you, it seems like 90% or 95% of the ladies love the post because they understood from a mind state of real gamers where it come from. It seemed like the only people that was upset were the dudes.
Yep.
And it was like, oh, well, you just said that for clickbait. I'm like, it's not clickbait if that's exactly what I said in the video.
Right.
And then it was like they were anticipating or looking forward to me really saying that I hate women in the gaming industry. And they got upset because they felt like it was clickbait.
Yeah.
It was like, I would never feel like that. I love ladies. I love you.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you different. I ain't trying to get killed with my wife. I'm just letting you know that I love y'all. Okay. But please understand, there are people out there that's a-holes. And you don't need to deal with that.
Yep.
You can game too, okay? We love you, all right? That's all I was saying. That's it. That's it. But no, I got chewed up. I got chewed up.
It's crazy. It's crazy to see the amount of negativity and backlash that women get in the gaming industry, and they do the same thing that a guy does in the gaming industry. It frustrates me because I have no advantage over I've seen so many women streamers that are much better at not only playing the video games but being more entertaining than I am, and I've never seen them be degrading towards themselves. I've never seen them sell themselves short of what their talent is. They're just a gamer above gamers, and they're just a girl. They were just born with different parts than me. That's it. And guess what? They're still better than me. It's okay. Like, I don't care. Like, there's a couple streamers that are music streamers that play music, and I can't play music, so I sit and watch them because I can't do that. Right. That's the reason why I watch them. Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing. You know, to me, I feel like for example, we was at TwitchCon. If you saw like the Doritos Bowl, the only female gamer that was up there was Ammunition.
Yeah.
She is great in Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
In Black Ops, Call of Duty in general. I will never be like her because she is good with a sniper. I can't use a sniper. I'm practicing, but she is nice.
Yeah.
Like when I say nice, I mean
she got them rolling headshots. She didn't even have to stop them. I know.
Exactly.
I know.
Like I can't do it. Like she got game, but that's a prime example. Is like she can do a whole lot more than I can ever do. Well, you know, besides fighting, you know, I don't know if she got skills in fighting games, you know, but she can see me 1v1, no problem. But
and he's calling you out.
Like, say it again.
I said, and he's calling you out.
Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you out, and I got your autograph. I thank you for the picture and everything. I appreciate you, but you don't want to see these hands. But no, like I just, it's just people out there. They like, there's some great fighters. Female fighting gamers out there. Pink Diamond, she's a great fighter. Mm-hmm. She plays Tekken. She's crazy in Tekken. But just shout out to the female gamers in general. You ladies are a part of the game industry, whether people think so or not. Honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree. The one thing that I'm starting to notice with people as they're starting to come around, I do love to see the fact that Twitch itself is becoming more mainstream. Seeing people, and now I'm gonna say this right now, I'm not a Ninja fan, like, at all. I personally don't watch him, but I'll follow his channel just for the sake of seeing what goes on with him, his ups and downs. I want to see what's going on with him.
Right.
I will say that I'm proud of seeing that Twitch is now starting to hit that point where I can say to my grandmother, go watch Twitch, and she'll understand what the hell I'm talking about.
Right.
You know, 2 years ago.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. What's a Twitch? Like, yeah. When
you tell me I got a problem?
Yeah, right. That's the problem with you know, what YouTube had to go through is, oh, go check it out on YouTube. Well, what's YouTube? And they had that growing pain at one point, but they're past that. Now they're way past that, where anyone and their mother is on YouTube, watching YouTube videos, watching whatever. But you can do the same thing now. I had explained this to my grandmother. You can go on Twitch and go to a cooking stream, watch someone cook something, and then ask them how the hell they just did that. And they'll sit there and talk to you about it through the whole process. And it's phenomenal. It's like having a chef in your house right there, which is out of this world. For me, I can't cook shit, but I would love to have someone teach me how to cook, and I can respond to them and say, hey, so what spices do you add to that? Whatever. Digital Valor says the biggest thing for me is how Twitch has moved beyond just games, and there's so many areas to create content now. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Watching people go take adventures like out in the real world is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's mind-blowing. I don't know. Have you dabbled at all in the IRL world?
I did IRL a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange for me because you know I'm like because me being so used to streaming at home.
Yeah.
You know, there's never a thought process to where I'll be like, hey, try to use my phone and see how I can be able to stream outside, because like I'm on. But it's that was something. It wasn't new for me, but it was like, let me try this out, see how this works. Like, will people actually watch? Because it's not games; it's just me talking.
Yeah.
So are people more focused on the games, or they're focused on me? And that's what most people feel like when they stream IRL at first. But when you realize that when your interaction level is at a very high point, you can do that. Yeah. IRL is great to have, especially if you have like great interaction skills. So I definitely wouldn't mind doing it again. I say keep doing it if it's your thing. Yeah, for sure. I like the interaction with the book bags now. They have the whole stream book bag. You buy that thing, it's got like a 1080p camera with a wide angle lens, and that thing just captures everything. But it's also kind of terrifying at the same time. It is, because like you walk around with a book bag, as dangerous as that is, because it's flammable, a battery can pop. Yeah. Like anything can happen with this device. So, but overall, it's a great experience, especially when you have you can have your phone ready to interact with others. So when they chat, you can be able to respond. Can't really say that with just like with your phone itself, but you have like a 1080p webcam or a GoPro on your shoulder. Yeah. So they can have a better experience seeing it from your point of view or your sight. Yeah. So that's how I look at it. But overall, to me, it's just like I think about investing that in myself, because when I go like PAX South next year or PAX East, I want to be able to tell people, okay, I did this, but I want them to see for themselves. Yeah. I don't want to just say, hey, I did this, and I have like a picture of it. No, I want you to experience what I experienced. You now have a good view of how things are at PAX now. Yeah. So the IRL streams have become a very big thing, because a lot of people go to these conventions or go to these events, but they only have like a recorded session of it instead of a stream session of it. Yeah. So now that you have a stream session of it, it's a whole new ball game. So now that you look at it this way, it's a wonderful experience. Like, about new games before everybody else come out. That's where these companies go. Yeah. Instead of just hearing it through the grapevine or hearing it through Twitter, a couple of days later, come watch me. I have the exclusive footage right here. I like it. So that's how I see it. So I'm gonna give you a couple more questions, and then I'll probably get you out of here so you can get on with your night. So my biggest thing at Con was the fact that they had so many things that they were adding into Twitch, including squad streaming and all the mod tools and whatnot. Is there something that wasn't included that you would love to see for next year, for 2019 TwitchCon, for them to announce? Honestly, no. Wow. Like things that I've wanted, they are putting in the extensions, like new extensions. Mm-hmm. They putting this stuff in there. There's the squad streams. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Yeah. Because I have a couple people that I stream with, so I'm definitely looking forward to the greatness of that. Yeah. And just all the new features that they have coming up or coming in 2019. Was stuff I was looking forward to regardless. Yeah. Like the squad streams, interactions, the extensions. Like they had a whole freaking dev session for devs to work on things. 24 hours open. And these devs were in here doing extensions for everybody. Nice. to at least get those extensions up onto the Twitch extensions. So I don't have anything at all, because they already have it set up to where they're going to be putting affiliates and partners on front page. So they're doing all of that. So that's always something I was looking forward to. I'm just happy to see that they're at least giving the affiliates the attention that they in my opinion. When did they? Because I don't. Maybe I missed that part. When were they talking about that starting up? I saw it on Twitch. Okay. Like if you not on Twitch, I saw it on Twitter on their Twitch page. So if you look on their Twitter, they're introducing that as well. Okay. So it's just that they want to give more people opportunity to see. and they feel like, as far as partners or whatnot, they don't get the exact attention that they don't get as far as today. Like, think about it. Jay Dubious was one of the people that was on the keynote videos. I was on the keynote video for like 2 seconds, but it was all right. But Jay Dubious was one of the affiliates that was on the keynotes, and he got front page, during the Black History Month session. And I was like, to me, I felt like it shouldn't just be 1 month that individuals receive front page as far as affiliates. Yeah. It should be every day of the month if it's possible. Like the same way that the schedule, that they should do that for affiliates as well. They earned it, so give it to them. So that's how I saw it.
Yeah, I like the idea of what I think it should be, and I don't know, because like I said, I haven't seen the notes on it yet. But right. What it really honestly should be, it should be almost kind of like what they do with Mixer, where they feature up and coming streamers. And I feel like that, like, don't just feature, the top 10 streamers, but feature, hey, like, this guy he's slowly growing, and we're going to put him on front page for an hour, and let's check him out. He's an affiliate, but they don't put him on the front. They put him in like the second one or something. Right. You still get that front page action, but you don't get, you're not going to be like dead center, which is fine. If I got a front page, I'll tell you right now, I'd probably pee in my pants. I'm just gonna say that right now. I would have to wear an adult diaper just so I don't have to leave the stream. No, the biggest thing for me, I would say, for next year con is basically just trying to make it so that we have more control over the streaming aspect. Like I like the fact that they have the mod tools now, and they have the VIP. I want them to just keep focusing on that kind of stuff. I don't care about them developing games as much as I'd like them to develop more stuff helping the streamer stream or the viewer view, like you were saying, like with the phone. Make it so that they can choose how the quality that they want to stream it or they want to see it at, because not everyone's going to be watching it. I have a lot of people that they come through and they're using their data just to watch, and if you use it at 480, then you might be able to watch it a little bit longer. Right. It sounds selfish, but I'd like my community to be able to watch longer. So please make it so that they can watch it at a potato quality. I don't care.
Then that's what I forgot. Then that's what everybody can have the option to stream at different bit rates. That's one of the options there. Another option that I was thinking of, as far as for mobile devices, that they should also have the option to gift sub and not be charged extra the sub on mobile devices. It seems like for the Android it's $5.99.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm sure. Let me try to go to your page right now and do it.
I didn't know that. The one that I noticed a lot of is I wish that you could host straight from the channel instead of having to go to my channel, type in at / host whatever.
That's another thing. They took that away.
Yeah, make it so that I can just click host and then it automatically hosts. I don't have to do all this extra bull crap. I feel like that's the big thing that they need to bring back. Take stuff from BTTV. It's not hard. I don't care if you take from them, because then it'll help us as streamers. The squad stream, that was a multi-Twitch thing, and then they just said, hey, we're gonna make it so that it works for us now. That's all you did. And that's fine. I commend you. You finally got it correct. People wanted that, and then you gave it to them. Let's start talking about stuff like I said, like the hosting, like the small little things that almost no one notices except for people that really, really want it. Right. And then it'll help us. It'll help everyone. Keep us on the platform longer. That's basically what I'm hoping for.
Right. I'm trying to stay on the platform as long as I can. But I just feel like they need to listen to the streamers, the one that experiences everything as far as viewing, streaming, previewing things. You know, it just needs to be listened to.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, taking away certain things that we use is a bad thing, especially with the hosting directly from the channel itself. That's a bad thing to take away. Not giving the bit rate options, taking that away. I feel like, or not giving it to just small things that can push people away. You know, because when the opportunity is not given, or when the opportunity is not there, there's nothing I can do about that. You're not giving me the extra stuff that I'm asking for.
Yeah.
It's not even big stuff that's extra. It's just like, where is the stuff that I am looking for?
Yeah.
You're giving me the multi-stream option. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're giving me everything that I used to have, but there's some things that I don't have that I would like to have back.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to con next year for sure. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more photography. I started doing photography for different people's get-togethers and stuff like that. And I'm gonna at least say this now. If you need anything for con, let me know. Any photography stuff done, let me know. I will most definitely come around and help you out. I've been trying to get in touch with as many people as possible. If you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, because I'm gonna need me like a real nice shoot, you know, for my business resume. So, you know, I got practice on my poses. You know, hold on, how they be doing it on the?
I got you right here. By then, I'm gonna have another camera, so I'll have 2 cameras probably. That's my goal. So,
I was looking into getting another camera. The Sony Alpha camera.
Sony, which one are you looking at?
I was looking at the 6300 or the 6500.
Yep.
But I was trying to figure out like which one.
Okay.
Because as much as I like, you know, my Go Hero as my webcam, that Sony camera looks so good that you see. I'm about to just hang up right now. So
I don't use this camera as my webcam, and the only reason I don't do it is because I prefer the Logitech, just in convenience and the fact that I don't have to mount it or anything.
Right.
But seeing as that you're affiliated with Elgato and whatnot, you could talk to them about having a cam link and all that stuff. And I think that's what you use right now, right?
Right. For my Go Hero Pro.
Right. So here's the thing. If you want good quality, I would say the 6300 is definitely the way to go. If you want the versatility of a camera that you can take on the go, 6300 is good. The kit lens is going to be perfectly fine, but you can also upgrade lenses. I recommend a prime lens, a lens that's got a good shallow depth of field. But the thing with you is that you move back, so that's the shallow depth of field is if you're sitting there no matter what. But if you're moving back, you probably want to keep the kit lens on it, so you might want to, then you don't have to spend as much money. The 6300 right now, I think it's running what, 500? It should be like 500.
Shoot, I wish the prices I saw was like 600-700.
The other thing is, I would also potentially look into this one right here. You can get this one. This is the A5000. You can get the A5000 for I'm trying to think what's the price right now, like three something. And you can get it on pretty good deals. That's my opinion. Also, maybe even look into the Canon M50. The Canon M50 is another good one.
Like I saw a Canon like M100. They look pretty good, and 50. But the Sony one got my attention the most, because I was like, yo, this Sony is looking so good, and they're using that at TwitchCon as far as Elgato, showing the difference between the webcams.
Yep.
So trying to see which one I want to get for myself.
Yep. The lens that they were using on that was just a kit lens. They weren't using any fancy lens on that thing.
That looked real good for me.
Mm-hmm. That looked
real good.
That's what I'm saying.
I plan on getting that.
Yeah, and the fact that you already have the cam link, you have half the concoction already, so it's not too bad off. Yeah, I would say honestly, the best thing you can do right now is that 6300. You won't spend as much money on the like the extra stuff. I've seen people go up to an A5000 or an A7 RS before, and that thing is just overkill. Like, it's too much. People that buy an A7 RS, you're literally you're shooting yourself in the foot on money wise. There's no reason for it. But that 6300, you're gonna probably you'll love it, and you can actually take it with you to conventions and stuff and take pictures when you're not using it on camera. So
I just want to make sure I get a nose camera.
Yeah.
Pictures. And that camera, the camera's small.
Mm.
You can be able to just, I won't say like put it in your pocket, but you can make it to where it's like not as big as the camera. I got a Nikon D3200.
Mm.
Like, that was my very first camera I bought years ago. Years ago I got that. But I was looking to upgrade to a better camera, and I feel like the 6300 will be great for what I'm doing.
Yeah.
As far as like taking pictures or doing vlogs or anything like that. So I think I should just get that one, but I'll see. I'll think about it. Because this camera's good for now, or the GoPro is good for now, but I want to be able to upgrade in the future for sure.
The other thing I'm going to tell you right now is if you get the M50, which is the Canon, you'll have your screen will flip out, but it won't flip like this one. The camera, it flips up. That one flips out this way, so it flips to the side. I would say look for that. The 6300, it doesn't flip out, it actually flips down like this.
Right.
And it's not as convenient when it comes to trying to do vlogs. If you're looking to use it for vlogs, the 5000 is perfect where it flips up like that and you don't have to think about it. That's my biggest reason why I ended up getting the 5000 over the 6300, because it didn't have that flip up camera or that flip up screen. So
I have to get that piece then, because I don't like anything flipping on.
yeah. So
I prefer to have it like just stationary, but if it can flip out to the left or right, that's good for me. I would like that. Yeah.
So just a heads up, I that's one of the big things I was looking for when I was looking for, because I was looking for originally for a vlogging camera, but okay. The last thing I'm going to ask you real quick is I want you to give overall one piece of advice throughout your whole streaming career that you wish you would have known before you started.
I wish I would have known how to stream years ago. No, but honestly, I wish I would have known more about interacting with other viewers instead of just streaming, because this is what I did in the beginning. I never pulled up the stream when I was streaming ever, because I didn't think like nobody would be in there to watch because I was fresh, But I tell people this all the time: you're always going to start at zero. Anytime you stream, you're going to start at zero, regardless. You should not don't ever feel like nobody comes into your streams, because the point of it is they're going to come in there. It's just not on your time or when you. So you're always going to start at zero. That's what I didn't understand at first, because I was more focused on having people streams that I thought would be able to come and support me, but they never came through. So it made me feel discouraged at first. So what I learned from that is that no matter what you do, you will start at zero first. Always. You will grow. Be patient. I wasn't patient. Be patient. Things will come your way. That's what I have to say, and that's what I've learned.
I like it. Yeah. And then the the other thing I want to ask you is I want you to shout out anyone else that you want to shout out, throw it up on stream, let me know, or let everyone know where they can find you, and let everyone know, who you also want them to find as well.
Well, I just want you guys to make sure that if you are from my streams, that you follow Stay Your Blade right now. Okay? Hit them with that follow. Don't ask no questions, just know the answer. You can find me at twitch.tv/BigCheeseKIT, Twitter, BigCheeseKIT, Facebook, BigCheeseKIT. Everything is BigCheeseKIT, Instagram, everything. Okay, yourmamaknowme.com, all this stuff. Okay, they know it. But you can find me on all social platforms except for YouTube. But I want everybody to just have a good day and be positive, stay motivated. Check out, like I said, Stay Your Blade on every single platform that he's on. Thank you for this opportunity. I truly appreciate it. I don't think that a lot of people understand like what you're doing, and it's a privilege to be a part of what you're doing. And I just want people to be aware, that your greatness is blossoming, and like I said, I can't really think of nobody else to shout out because this is your platform, and I know you want. But honestly, I feel like I'm gonna put my plug in, but this belongs to you. I thank you very much. You are my plug, okay?
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Before we go, Digital wanted to say, I wish I would have hit that live button and not worried about having everything perfect. Yeah, don't worry about everything being perfect. Shit goes wrong, like your audio goes wrong and gets delayed. And just keep playing your game. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If your audio is poop for the first 20 days you streaming, it's okay. It happens and it'll grow. If you're streaming through a potato, it'll grow, it'll get better. Just do you. And that's all that matters. Thank you guys for coming in, by the way. Cheese, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with us.
Hey, you are very, very welcome. I'm here as long as you need until I go to sleep. Then I'm sorry for you. I don't know what to say.
Don't hit me. Just don't hit me with that resident sleeper and fall asleep on stream. That's all I ask.
Hey, look.
If you start doing that, we're judging you.
No, I ain't gonna pull no Ag Attack on you. Ag Attack like fall asleep on stream. Like he fell asleep for a good 20-30 minutes on stream. It was crazy.
Oh yeah. So, all right, man. I'm gonna head out and thank you again for coming by. I appreciate it.
Hey, you're most welcome. You have a good evening, everybody. And don't forget to hit that follow button on Stay Your channel. Watch it for free. You can follow for free.
Thank you again, man.
You're most welcome. Take care.
All right, bye. All right, guys. Hold on one second. Bring it on back. Bring it on back. What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? So that was awesome. That was a bunch of fun. Thank you to everyone that came by and hung out with us tonight. If you guys followed, I appreciate it. If you guys did your thing, thank you so much. Mighty Zeke, thank you for the follow. What are you talking about? Mate? That would I talking bet, mate? I really tried on that one. I'm gonna give myself the lame clap on that one. Yeah, thank you. That was thank you so much for everything, guys. Digital Valor, thank you for the cheers. Big Cheese, thank you again for coming by. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Everyone, I love your faces. Stay happy, stay healthy. Blades up, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. We will be back playing, hopefully, some sort of video game. If you guys want to check out the podcast, check it out on all the social media platforms. Twitch, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher. Just look up Bladecast. You'll find it, I promise. All right, guys. Love your faces. Peace out. Blades up. And I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? All right. Bye.